Good morning. My name is Lisa Schmid, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Saturday in the studio. Here in Minnesota, it is so beautiful. The snow has been snowing for what, like 3 days, Dave?
4 days,
4 days.
5 days, I don't know.
And for me, if it's going to snow, I want it to like dump, like lots of snow. I will take that. It's just so very pretty. So, we have 3 more days of school, 3 more fun days, fun-filled, wonderful days of learning, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I really do enjoy my class, and I love teaching. So people are like, you on break? Oh, sorry, you're not on break yet. I'm good. They are sweet kids, and we're going to do some fun things this week. So,
Morning, Tanya.
all right, how much snow? Was there 6 inches?
I don't know. We've had 6, 7, 8.
And I think it's 6, 7, 8. It's kind of one of those things though,
Hi,
like
Paula.
it snows and then you shovel and then it snows, so you have to shovel. So like you shovel in the morning, you come home, you're like, okay, we being Dave needs to snowblow again. All right, this morning I am going to highlight a stamp set that is in the mini, we call it the holiday mini catalog. And I just recently got it. So sometimes I like to say I'm late to the party, but you know what? I'm at the party, so I'm all good. But this Perched in a Tree is so fun. It's got this, as my friend likes to say, fat bird. She likes to collect fat birds. So it's got this cute bird. It's got some speckled backgrounds. It could be for tendency towards Christmas, right? Let heaven and nature sing. But it could be for other seasons. Like no matter the season, I'm here for you, and I'll show you some with different seasons. This one obviously is more towards Christmas as well, wishing you abundant joy and peace. But then I love this one.
You could wish someone that any time of year.
I suppose, just because we're in Christmas season, I think of it now. Yeah, you're right. And then your kindness warms my heart. So I think that's a great thank you card. I do have some green on my fingers because I was doing something this morning with cleaning some stamps. I think I got more on me than on the stamp cleaner. So anyway, and then probably my favorite piece of this of the dies is this beautiful birch. I love birch trees, and in northern Minnesota there are many. I don't feel like there's many down here in the cities. Is there?
Further south you get, the fewer you have.
Yeah. So we've got some leaves, and we've got some flowers, and of course our bird. So let me show you.
Morning, Mary Ellen.
Where?
Yeah, I hear it's chilly
Mary
in
Ellen.
Montana.
Oh, fun. Very fun. Here is the stamp set and the dies, and it's sold as a bundle. So you save 10% in this holiday mini catalog, which is only good through January 3rd. So, as I like to say, tick tock, tick tock. And then it is carrying over, but it's going to be separate. So, but I do love, I just want to point out, because this right here, I want to point out that, that's a great spring card. How cute is that? And then you could go fall, you could color your birches a little bit more. The birches could be in crumb cake, lots of different things. So the one I'm making today, my dear friend and downline, did I not even bring it over? That's hilarious. Can you grab just one of the envelopes? I brought pieces. I didn't bring the whole thing. My dear friend and downline, Carol Roram. There we go. I got like sidetracked. I'm like, whoop, everything was done. And then I forgot. It's the one in the very back of the bucket. This one is one we have Card Cafe this morning. And this is one we're making at Card Cafe also. So I'm going to start by stamping my bird. And this is not photopolymer. So I'm not going to use the mat. All right. So here's my little bird. He's so fun. He really is a fat bird. Good grief. I also need black ink. I must have brought it over there at some point. Oh, no, I've got it. Never mind. All is well in the world of Stampin' Up. Got it. All right. So let's go ahead and stamp our little bird. And then I'm going to go ahead and color him using our Stampin' Blends. It's this one right here. Thanks. I'm going to color him using our Stampin' Blends. And I'm going to start with his little beak. We'll give it some pop of color right there. And then I'm going to make this top part, dark pale papaya. Oh, and I want to tell you something about today. We are not going to play pickleball today.
Sad day.
Not really, though. We play literally all the time. Totally love it. But we're like, we gotta get our tree decorated. We need to wrap some presents. We need to see what we have. So we're gonna pause on the pickleball just for one day. We're playing tomorrow, so we'll be all good there. All right, so that is pale papaya, and I'm going to color his chest in Tahitian Tide. And I like to choose the light colors because I can always go back and add more color. I could take off color too, but I'm going to go back with the light one. I feel like I can go back and add color with the dark one. Kind of is what it is. So there's my Tahitian Tide. And then his little wing is going to be in Starry Night. Love this color. This is the main color of the cardstock, Starry Night. And this is the light one. Have you used Stampin' Blends? Let us know in the chat. These are the most amazing markers. I absolutely love them because they make it look like you're kind of an artist. And I do not think of myself as a painter, probably because my sister is a painter, artist, drawer.
Hi, Diane.
And watercolorer. And I mean, she's amazing. So I don't think of myself as an artist, but I suppose. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of this color down on these little shaded parts just to bring those out a little bit more. My little shaded, that one went up and down, not sideways. Kind of got my marker going just to add a little bit more, I don't know, texture color. I'm going to add more than they did. They didn't ask me, but I think it needs a little more feathers, fluff. And I'm going to do her feet in light soft suede. So just to put the claws in there, little sweet little claws. There we go. All right. And then just to give it a little bit of dimension, I'm going to try going back over just the edge here to make it a little bit darker. Like kind of where the shadowing is up here and kind of the shadowing here and sort of the edge of its fur, feathers, not fur, feathers. All right, there we go. So just to add a little more dimension, I'm going to just add a little more color there. Okay, so there's our fun little fat bird. Laverne, if you're on, you'll be so excited that I have a fat bird. I never thought to call him that, but because we tend to say the thick, the wide. I'm gonna grab this the fluffy. That's the word, fluffy. The fluffy, and I think I'm okay.
Ooh.
I was gonna grab a Post-it note.
Paula says Stampin' Blends are her favorite product, and Sandy has some she hasn't used yet.
Oh my goodness, Sandy, get those out. They are the most fun thing to color with because, thus the name, they blend really, really well. All right, there's my squish the bug method. I got it nice, right exactly where I want it to be. We'll roll that through. Our bird is so cute. I think he's cute. What do you think? He's fun. And I'm going to stamp one more thing and go ahead and die cut it out, and that's the branch. So there's this wonderful birch branch that we're going to go ahead and die cut and cut out. And I'm using Early Espresso for that. So I'm curious, are you guys, if you celebrate Christmas, if you celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah, I know it started yesterday. If you celebrate Christmas, are you a get everything done by, I'm being facetious, but September 1st kind of person? Or are you more kind of like us where we're like, oh, well, we're a week out. Let's just finish up. We've been collecting a couple things. Let's check and see what we've got.
Or my dad, there's a 2 in the month, so now I can start shopping.
I love that. I love your dad. A 2 in the month so you can go shopping. There could be that too. Oopsie, that did move. I'm going to grab my little Post-it note here and just secure that because I do want, it's kind of a small die. So let's get that. All right. Die cut out our little branch. So this set I'm using is what we call the Stampin' Cut and Emboss. It's the mini, which is great for smaller things like this. And then there is the Big Boss, the bigger Stampin' Cut and Emboss, which is great for, shocker, bigger things. So there we go. We've got our two pieces, main pieces that I want to use. Okay, so we are going to use our Starry Sky. Isn't that pretty? Love this color. It's just this dark, rich, purpley blue that I think is just so, so pretty. All right, then we're going to take a piece of basic white, and I have cut it at 1/4 inch. Okay, and I'm actually going to, I pulled out, I previously die cut the birch, but I made the birch just a hair bigger. So I'm just going to check that. Yep, a hair bigger than that because I wanted to make sure that it fit there. So we're going to add some color here because the white on white, now this is shimmer white. And this one is a iridescent, what's it called? Sparkle shimmer, it's in the catalog. It's called a
shimmery white.
Shimmery white, maybe.
The cardstock? Yeah, it's called shimmery white.
Great. Shimmery white it is. And wouldn't it be so fun to work at Stampin' Up! And make the colors? I think so. Now we're going to do our background, and I was thinking we're going to do it in Tahitian tie, just very lightly. And I'm using a blending brush. Can you see all that? Let me just move this stuff out of the way. There we go. All right, so with Tahitian, or with anything with a blending brush, you want to make sure you start off. I'm going to put this like this, off the paper, because I don't want to get it so dark, and I want it light in the middle, maybe darker on the outside. So that's what I'm going to do, start kind of light, and yeah, that's going to be perfect. Just give it tap, tap, tap. Applause for yourself, tap, tap, tap. Get some of that ink off because I do want it a little bit lighter. Get the edges here. So in the new in the new spring catalog, which will run from January to May, they're mini blending brushes. I thought mini meant shorter, but it means mini like smaller. The head is smaller. So that's kind of fun. Those are sitting on the table over there to show you another time. All right, so there's our beautiful blue. Yeah, that'll be just perfect. And then we're going to stamp on this and add a little bit of texture, dimension, stars, call it what you will, in the background here. And I'm going to stamp that in our Starry Sky. So I'll just put some in here. I'm going to stamp off one time also to make that a little bit lighter. Now that I just made that so dark, but we'll make that a little bit lighter. Just some. That's better. I like that better. Birch is going to cover a bunch of it, so it's going to be okay. Here we go. Okay, did you see I stamped that one super light, so I just went back and stamped it again? And that's going to work fine. That's going to work just great. I think I'm going to add a little bit more that are super light all the way around. Okay, I think I'm good there. Now I'm ready to put this on top. Close up that. Are you, here, I know what you're.
I got it.
Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and attach this one first to here, and then I'll go ahead and put the other one on top of that. So what are people saying, hon? Are they I'm not last minute yet. I mean, we got what, a week, right?
Hey, Laverne.
I'm a week out. Laverne, you just came on. Did you see my fat bird? Look, I'll show you. Look at our fat bird.
Tanya says has good intentions.
Yeah.
But no gifts wrapped yet.
We're with you on that one. All right, this I'm going to go ahead and pop up a little bit because why wouldn't I? And I can. And just give me a second here. I'm going to use these strips. So, well, there's this one right here. Okay. So I'm going to use these because this is kind of thin right here. I want to use these strips because I really want it to pop up. And I don't know. No, I won't. I was going to say I could put one even in the middle, but these are foam adhesive strips. They are wonderful for something like this that I really want to make sure the whole edge gets well popped up. So Laverne's been telling me about gifts they've gotten. I'm like, wow, good for you. That's awesome. It's fun to start getting gifts in the mail. That's been a kind of a cool thing. So doesn't mean we mailed any out yet, but that's okay, right? That's all good. Okay, so here is our birch. Isn't that so pretty? I think it's really pretty. And I just made it, like I said, I cut this a tiny bit bigger because I want it to, I don't want to be able to see that layer underneath. Isn't that pretty? So let's take our branch and we're going to adhere the branch right here across the top. And I'm going to put adhesive all the way because it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter because I already have it popped up. So here we go. Put our little branch. I'm going to angle it up like this because that's what Carol did and that's who I'm copying. And hers looks really good. I'll show you hers in a moment. Okay, and then we're going to take our little bird and of course we're going to pop him up one more level. And I did get a Christmas card this week and I saw somebody from one of my friends and downline, Diane, and she had an embellishment on it that was wood and it was, it's a Stampin' Up! Embellishment. And so she put a tiny piece of bubble wrap just over the wooden piece. I was like, okay, that was a good idea. So she didn't have to pay extra postage for it, but she did just cover that one piece. So when we're worried about, yeah, just to protect it, keep it from popping through. And we'll stick him on here. Okay, we may be done, but we are not because we need to put a sentiment. How many announcements do you have? Because I can pause or...
You can just keep on going.
I will keep on going. Okay, in this stamp set I told you...
Mary Ellen says this would make a great shaker card too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, beautiful. Good call. In this stamp set, we've got, these fun phrases. I'm going to use the "Your kindness warms my heart" because I, right now, would be in the need of many, many thank you cards. So let's make sure we've got that right here.
Troubles?
Well, yeah, I don't know
what do you
where
need?
I put it. Why don't you, do you have a little commercial for us or announcement?
Nope,
No?
don't.
You don't?
We're
Okay.
kind of between things at the moment.
All right, so
Although I will say we're about to start promoting and
that's all right.
previewing the new catalogs. So
I'll just choose a different one. That's okay. Let heaven and nature sing, or I'm going to do wishing you abundant peace. Yep, I was going to do the thank you, but it's not at my fingertips, so wishing you abundant peace. Here's how I put these on. I kind of just do things sometimes and forget that maybe you don't put them on. When we use the rubber stamps, the cling stamps, I do it this way. I used to do it. I used to take off the cling and stick it to the stamp. Well, that's really not the best way. This is a better way because then you've got an outline so that you can stick it right in the correct spot. And then you peel it up and it's on. Voila, just like that. Okay, so...
Laverne, this is in the mini catalog. Perched in a Tree is this set.
It's right here. It's on page 46. So very cute. So cute. And I'm going to stamp my image or my sentiment in Starry Sky because that kind of matches my background. And last thing I'm going to do is I notice this has a little smudge. I don't want that, so I'm going to use this other one I cut. Okay, so wishing you abundant peace and joy. Oh, I like that sentiment too, though. Very pretty. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, and we're going to, guess what? Pop it up. You got it. Why not? Why not, right? So fun. And like I said, we are making this one at our card cafe today. Many of the cards are, most of the cards are simple, and then there's one that's usually a little bit more detailed, and that's this one. So, wishing you, oh, I love it. It's so pretty. Now, lest you think we are done, we are not. We're going to add a little bit of bling in the background. So I am out of rhinestone gems, so I need to order some more of those. So I thought, well, this goes well. This little light blue. Put one. Decisions. I'm going to stick one over here just to add a little bling bling. I like when things sparkle. Find a little space there and down here somewhere right there. I don't know, just a little bling in the background. So there is, oh, I did not finish because I did not put the inside in. We can do that. Let's stick this inside. And I think, let's see if there's anything we want to stamp inside. Maybe just the branch. I think that could be kind of fun. I like a little, when there's something on the inside and you open it up and it's like a little surprise. I think that's kind of fun. There we go. And we'll go back to that espresso, early espresso. All right. I see that on there, little piece. So I'm going to grab my little rubber mat because I don't want to get the ink on my table. So there we go. And I think I'm just going to do it like that. I have a little branch on there. Maybe I need two because I kind of want the branch part. So I'm going to do two branches like that. There we go. This one didn't have enough of the end of the branch. So there we are. I think that's fun. Let's go ahead and put that inside. If you had a little tiny bird, that'd be fun to put there too. Even if better if it was a little tiny fat bird. Let's not get crazy though, right? So let's go ahead and stick this inside here. I love when you open it and there's something inside. I don't know, just makes me happy. So there we go. Isn't that so pretty? I think it's very, very pretty. So let me show you. This is what I copied from. Very, very similar. Her coloring is a little more, she has more depth. And maybe she took the black over the eye. I'm not sure, but a little bit more depth. Anyway, but isn't that so pretty? Now her paper is the shimmer paper I think I was referring to in the mini catalog or in the annual catalog. This is the shimmer paper. This was a pearlescent paper. That was a while ago. It's a much more shimmery, but this is current, this one. And then I use just the shimmer paper. So this one's called something else. Okay, you go, Dave. What do you got? I'm going to look up that paper so I have the right terms there.
What I was going to say is I did post in the chat. I'm trying a new tool. So in the chat, there's a link. And if you click on that link, that will put all the items from today's project into your cart. If there's some of them you already have, just remove them from your cart. If you need them all, just push it on through because it's already all set up for you. Puts it directly into Stampin' Up! With everything you need to order from us, and it is good to go. So like I said, just boom, 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 there it goes. If there's anything you don't need, just remove it. Okay. But in one click, you can add it all. Good to go.
All right. So just to clarify, pearlescent is this one. Pearlescent. I knew it had a different name. So pearlescent, it's on page 139, is this one. And you can you see how it's really shimmery there? So that's the pearlescent. And then this one that I'm using, because I don't have the pearlescent, this one
is the shimmery.
Shimmery. And this one's also good for watercoloring.
So, shimmery is the one I put on the supply list.
Okay. So the shimmery one is right here. And that, yeah. So 10 sheets, $10. Yep. And then this one is 2 sheets for $4. So the pearlescent, obviously a different kind of paper, a little bit different price point. So there we go. That is, I got to color his eye. It's bugging me that hers looks so pretty and mine is a little not. There we go. Oof. All right. So thank you to Carol Roram for showing me a card I could replicate this morning. And it is just so fun. As you know, we have Card Cafe once a month, and that is today. So sign up for the next one. And then I will see you on Monday. I'm looking forward to showing you some fun things. All right. Happy stamping, friends. If you stamp anything, post it in the chat so we can all enjoy it. And other than that, take a deep breath and find some peace this week. Happy stamping, friends.